one thing I've noticed, played it a little bit. Orders isn't constantly chattering away.
Maybe they got some feedback about him being loud and annoying.
No, I mean, I haven't heard him at all since I played the update. Granted, I didn't play long, but
Alright, so here's the foundry. These things are in the same place. Oh, I like the new little slot, or the new little spot, I guess, for your droid, your sentinel.
yeah.
Gotta swap around my warframes and my weapons. Wednesday night we ended with doing some void runs.
Okay, anything good?
No, it was a really bad idea. I was the only one who did
You're
well.
too used to me carrying you, I guess.
Well, I mean, I don't need you to carry me. You just happen to do way more damage than me most of the time. But like,
Especially if I'm taking Valkyrie out.
yeah. But
She's my special crazy lady. Biff has his sort of crazy, I have mine.
to each their own, I suppose. All right, let's swap to mag. I don't like the glaive. I don't like the changes that they've made to it.
I haven't even built it. I got one in the reward right before the update.
The thing that made it really good as a weapon was that it was fast. And now they've slowed it down a lot. Like, all of the actions were fast. Attacking, throwing it, everything was fast. And now it's all slow. And I got my new weapon, my Sibaris. I recolored my ship. It's now pink on the inside. Right, alert on Saturn. 5 minutes left for 7,200 credits. Ooh, there's
Yeah,
an
I have
extra.
no idea what I want to do.
Wait, 12 of 12 missions completed on Earth, but yet I can't send out a resource collector.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Weird. Uh, are you? Oh, hang on. Did you start a vote or did I accidentally hit something?
It looks like I accidentally hit it. Sorry, I did not do that on purpose.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what happened. There's the new bazaar.
Yeah, I see that. I need to really work on my main story, or these story missions, and unlocking some more planets. Because I'm
Yeah,
still just at Jupiter.
I've completed Saturn. I've worked. I'm starting to work on Uranus.
Oh. Which unlocks Uranus? Is it the Saturn pause?
Well, you start with a drink.
Ayo. I missed you, buddy.
I wonder if you're the only one.
I don't know. I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
It was starting to get boring and rather lonesome.
Let's see. I picked mission on Jupiter. See if I can get past it. Probably not the best mission to try out an unranked weapon on. Oh yeah, look at my ship. I actually made it pretty. It's pink and green and yellow.
You haven't seen my laser yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
I think you'll like it. Hey, we have Christmas color trails.
Yep. You're red and I'm green.
Yeah, this is my tiny little laser.
You are trying to find a target and bring them to the extraction point.
Oh, it shoots 2 rounds at a time. It's interesting. Kind of reminds me of old school Star Trek. Well, for an unranked weapon, it's not doing too bad. With no mods.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go hunt down our target.
Right?
You found the target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
And captured.
Oh, that's a wall.
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
I need to get one more slide kill. There we go.
Sorry, this is a really good mission type for Valkyrie. I can just get something with the rip line
Yeah.
and then just wail on them while they're down. It's actually hilarious.
Would this be considered a 2-round burst weapon? Or would it have a different classification?
Perhaps.
Every trigger pull a double tap.
Be cautious. Your shields will take a
Step right up, step right up. Get your Special Forces trained death right here. Only 3 easy payments of $19.99.
Well, it looks like this weapon works exactly like I wanted it to.
Does it cut enemies in half?
It's cutting through their shields like crazy, which was exactly the point of it. Yeah, the main thing I built this weapon for was to try to prop up Valkyrie's primary weakness.
Oh, Valkyrie struggles to get through shields?
No, the power nullifiers.
Oh.
I get in a bubble and, it's bad times for me.
It's a sad, sad day.
Yeah, Valkyrie's too angry. She doesn't do bubbles.
By the way, your echo is completely gone.
It is?
I don't know if it's just me turning down the volume made it go away or what, but I don't hear it anymore.
Oh, well, I haven't dug out my good microphone to do some testing yet. I'm probably going to end up taking a week off the channel and then just hitting hard in a bit,
Yeah.
But I think, taking time to actually get everything set up properly is a good thing. Primarily because things are taking so much longer than they need to be. Oh, I could go on an epic rant on that one.
Well, feel free to do so if you want to. Oh, what knocked me down? Oh,
I think I'll revive you first.
I think it was just those little mines killed me. I wasn't paying attention.
But basically, we're relying on the. Trying to think of. Oh well, I was going to say there's something weird. I guess some lag or something. I don't know. Relying on the husband of the daughter of a friend of my stepdad's.
Husband of the daughter of a friend
Yeah,
of your stepdad's.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, pretty far removed from actually being friends with him, and he's dragging ass on everything, and he's the one that owns the truck that we've been using.
Right. Okay.
Well,
So,
let's put it this way: Saturday, or not Saturday, but Friday. Sorry, yesterday, we started an hour and a half late because he needed to. He basically pulled out a whole list of random shit that he needed to do, but he kept saying that, "Oh, it'll only be a minute. It'll only be a minute. It'll only be a minute." Then an hour and a half later, finally get going, and we get one load done and don't get anything else done because he needed to call it early because he needed to help with the Christmas parade in the town. Yeah, no, no, no.
okay.
So it's just been things like that, getting one load done a day, and uh, in a normal pickup truck, and just gonna draw things out like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah. That sucks.
Excellent work.
Moving sucks in general, but drawing it out over days and days is
Yeah,
awful.
and we completely lost a day just because of bad weather. It was just raining so bad that it wasn't worth trying to move anything.
Right.
I mean, today is the first day I've actually had my computer at the apartment. I mean, I've had my notebook here, and I've popped on every so often to basically check up on things, read mail and that sort of thing. But yeah, I really can't do much with it.
Right.
It's more of a remote control for my main computer than anything else these days.
Yeah, that's what my laptop gets used for most of the time.
Well, it's just so frustrating,
Yeah.
and boring. Let's put
See,
it this way: I downloaded every podcast I had before we got started, and I was on I started with like a day and a half worth of podcasts, and I was down to like 3 hours before today. I mean, I've listened to just about everything I had.
that's
I
rough.
was starting to I
Not
was
a
starting
lot.
to go through my torrent folder looking for things I never watched but downloaded. It's like there has to be something here.
But you've had internet though, or have you not had internet until like today?
I haven't had internet at my old place. I've had internet at the new place, but have couldn't set up the tower because it would basically require my desk to actually get everything set up.
Right.
And my desk is pretty much a load in itself. Well, my tower, my chair, that sort of thing. That's pretty much a load. So it wasn't a high priority target.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, well, I could at least grab some podcasts with my notebook. But my old my backup file of my podcast feed was old, and the podcatcher, it crashes if it doesn't have an internet connection. It's a weird thing on the main computer. Oh, another assassination?
The last one was a capture. This one's assassination.
Okay.
This
Oh,
is the
okay.
Jupiter boss.
All right. What boss is this? I mean, we
No idea.
may want to be careful on that.
He was level 15. I was like, oh, we can do that. I have faith in us.
Tenno have perished. These abominations.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay.
Stopping the corpus if Zanuka is mass produced. You are
How do you?
sure it doesn't happen.
Who is he? What does he do?
The VIP that my hunting is
You beat the ever living hell out of them,
Oh, so
or
what are
I
you
should
doing?
say, I do.
Thinks he can take it for himself.
Works for me.
Sacred. This blasphemy
I don't mind
is
if it's
going
easy.
down. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Well, Lotus, we've just started.
Sit down right there.
Oh,
Thanks.
sorry. I thought they already saw you, so I was giving them a light show.
Nah, it's okay.
But look at their shields drop. I mean, that's the main thing I was building this thing for.
What shields?
And I'm not even using the alt fire on this thing. I didn't even realize it had one when I built it.
What's its alt fire?
Well, watch. Oh, hang on. I need a... Oh, there's something.
What's that?
My Cubo Death.
Cube O Death. I like the Cube O Death.
Yeah, basically I can shoot it out, and it does blast damage if it hits someone. But if I shoot it, it does even more damage.
Fancy. Alright, affinity mission complete. And the kills are easy. I'm bleed? Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I may have put an Orkin reactor on my carrier, by the way.
What do they do for your carriers? Just increase the amount of...
Increase mod capacity.
My carrier's already got a 60 capacity.
The bypass is down.
I never put... Oh wait, yes I did, because I bought him with platinum.
Yeah, see, yours came with it. Mine didn't.
I played Warframe a few times while you were gone. Just to log in and get my rewards and...
Yeah, but was it
Work
the
on
same without
perfecting
me?
mag.
I mean, let's be honest.
No, it's not. It wasn't too bad when we did Wednesday night Warframe. I had Ghost Shark and...
Until you got to the
Spaceman.
void.
Yeah, until we got to the Void. And Unknown. So, you know, there was several of us, so it was fun, but... Yeah, it's not the same. All by myself.
Yeah, watch the nullifier bubble, by the way.
Oh, it just disappears.
That's why I built this thing.
That's cool.
Bypass complete. You may proceed.
Wait, is he dead already?
And he just...
Oh, his little thing is over here. Whoa.
Assassination contract complete. Great work, team.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you. Beat the ever living hell out of him.
I helped.
Yes, you did.
I murdered tons of minions with my abilities. I'm out of energy now. Oh, there's some energy. Crush is amazing. Now that I'm maxed out, I've got it leveled up.
Yeah, there was an alert earlier for a aura that looks pretty good for mag. Unfortunately, I missed it. I was still building my computer.
Alarm successfully housed.
It was energy siphon.
Which one of your... How did you siphon the energy?
It's basically energy regen.
Gotcha. Yeah, that would have been really good.
Unfortunately, I missed it, so.
I'm constantly out of energy. Like, either, well, not constantly. Either I'm at full energy because we're hitting like 1 or 2 enemies at a time, or I'm at 0 because we're in a crowd situation. I'm just constantly spamming my either crush or pull. We've got robots inbound.
Yeah, Walker.
Uh-oh. Jumped off.
Target down. Assassination contract complete.
Valkyr. Oh, okay.
Yeah, shame I don't know who the hell that is.
Yeah.
You can understand now why I know that boss so well.
Yeah, I'm sure you had to fight him a few times.
Definitely worth it, though. I like my crazy lady.
Alright, so what did I just unlock?
A new planet.
Yeah, but which one? Sedna? Was that?
Yeah, Sedna.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just started that one myself, so I'm not too far in.
Sedna, Mobile Defense, Kappa. A lot of missions. You want to just work on Sedna?
Sure.
I should get a new Warframe soon.
Got anyone you're looking at?
I'd like to get Ember next. But
You like the power-based ones, don't you?
I do really like the power-based ones.
I think you definitely need to pick up a energy siphon at some point.
I mean, if I can find one, I will.
Locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy
I've already got 2 pieces of Ember from daily login rewards.
Oh, nice.
But, oh my. You guys are tougher.
They are?
Against my little axes, they are. I mean, they're not like invincible. It's not like I was struggling, but on Jupiter, my axes were just cutting through everybody. Yeah, that much better. Those axes just might have lots and lots of, which one is it that's good against shields? Not slash or pierce. The other one. Might do like
Impact?
that. Impact. There you go.
Where are you? Oh, loot room.
Picking up that sweet loot.
Oh, I need energy orbs for my affinity mission again. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for your donation.
Oh wow, he survived a crush. Oh, slide kick. We played a lot of Space Engineers while you were gone too, unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you had started your move or not when... I don't think you had when Spaceman and I had started our new ground game, so we were ground engineers. We figured tonight we'll make it into space.
Yeah, you're still about fed up with that game, or that's the last I heard from you was you were getting rather pissed.
Yeah, we were getting really upset at all of the bugs and netcode issues. But they've actually had 2 updates in the last week, and not all, but some of the problems have been fixed, and we're getting better performance out of the game now.
Makes me almost want to check it out again, but with just how badly it was performed.
It's not a huge performance increase. It's like 5 to 10 frames per second on the planet, which I don't know what that would translate into for your machine, if it would be even noticeable at all. But it was a nice little boost. Mostly what we were happy about was they fixed some of the netcode issues, so that there were less problems with.
So are you gonna drop this in, or?
Yeah, I suppose I should. I'm just running around killing stuff. I was finishing my affinity mission.
Oh, sorry, we were just running around the point. And I was just wondering what you were doing.
I was trying to get some more slide kills. Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
What is?
I just saw the lights flicker.
Yep.
Is that you or me?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I think I know who this is. Okay, we're gonna have some fun.
What is this?
I know who this is. This is the 3 hunters.
So. Oh my. I'm down. He killed me like immediately. You just killed them. You killed them immediately, and I got killed immediately.
See why? Whenever I saw who it was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
I'm guessing normally they're extremely tough. And I'm also guessing you've fought them before.
Yeah, I've fought them before, and the thing is, if they pick up on Valkyr, they're having a bad day. Because I'm usually running with enough energy to be able to just knock the ever-living hell out of them.
What are they supposed to, like, what do they do?
Okay, you've had the assassin show up, right?
Yeah, I've had
User
the
entered
assassin
your
show up
channel.
before.
They're a type of assassin.
Oh, okay. Is there anything special you do to trigger them, or is it just random?
It's just random after you... basically, you support the corpus enough and they'll come after you.
Okay.
Morning, lads.
Howdy.
Hey, Uncle?
What's cracking other than Warframe?
Well, I'm partly moved.
That's a good start.
Are we gonna finish the mission, or are we gonna abort? Oh, okay, there we go.
Already slotting it in.
Oh my.
Uncle, you care to join us after we finish?
I certainly will.
Yeah, I heard something about you guys going to the void and it being fun.
Yeah, Wednesday night. Well, I guess for you it would be Thursday morning. Uncle?
What?
When we did the Wednesday
Are
night
we
Warframe
planning?
stream, like towards the end we went to the void and it was awful, like everybody was getting killed.
Yes.
Yeah, who did you guys
which
take? I mean,
mission was that?
Warframe was.
It was one of the last missions that we did. It was like the crazy kind of Forerunner looking rooms. There was all the death cubes and balls on the floor.
Ah, yes. That I do remember, and yes, there was quite a bit of death.
And they were all running Excalibur Rage except for me, and Well, me and Unknown were in Rhino.
Oh, Excalibur isn't bad.
No, Excalibur's not, but I think you, Uncle, still have the Mark 1 Bratton,
Yup.
and Ghost Shark doesn't have much better weapons.
Yeah, I think lack of solid DPS was definitely a problem.
So in other words, you were missing me.
Well, we were missing you anyways.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh.
That's my cheap shot for today. So did anyone play Orion the other day?
Spaceman.
I
Very good.
picked it up during the sale. That was about all I've done.
Yeah. We had fun, but I mean, it was just the two of us, so it was like, well, since it's just the two of us, we might as well just go play Space Engineers.
Yeah, fair call.
So after about an hour, that's what we did. I'm gonna try again next week, since it'll be on Kerbalcast. Or, since it'll be an episode aired where I talk about it.
Very good. So they did record this week?
Yeah.
Or yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be putting me on the card, I think. Because I wasn't available to record it all this past week.
You had a good excuse, though.
Do you think that matters to Biff?
Yeah.
He's still going to put me on the cart.
So you playing from your old place or your new place now?
New place. That's why it's a bit echoey.
I'm impressed you had internet up and running that quickly.
It was actually up and running pretty quickly. It's just, didn't have anything really moved here.
These panels must be activated simultaneously. For what?
Where are you? I'm headed towards the extraction.
I'm down at the little yellow objective marker, so I don't know what this is, but I came here.
Okay. Did we have a secondary... Yeah, we got a secondary objective from this.
Nice.
I mean, we could have just extracted immediately because whenever those assassins attack, Lotus actually aborts the mission.
Yeah.
She basically freaks out because I guess she's not used to Valkyrie being able to just go absolutely berserk on something.
Yeah, I saw that. She was like, "Oh, you should run, abort the mission," and then you murdered them.
Yeah,
immediately.
cute.
If you abort the mission, does it count you as succeed?
It counts as it counts as a completion.
I count it as the opposite of aborting.
Well, it changes the objective from whatever the objective was on a particular mission that they show up to just an escape. Because things get fun if you get knocked out by them, by the way.
What do you mean they get fun if you get knocked out by them?
Well, depending on the assassin, there's one for Corpus and one for the Grenier. The Grenier actually puts basically a thing that weakens that particular Warframe until you pay to get it taken off. The Corpus one's even more fun.
What does it do?
It kidnaps you, and you have to do a special mission to get away.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not planning on actually doing it unless I actually have to, because there's fun things from it. From that assassin, I should say.
Who entered our channel?
That'll be me.
What's up, Jim?
Just getting ready to fire up probably a game of Skyrim.
Nice. Actually, Skyrim
Need
in a
to-
long time.
Yeah,
I need to
neither.
Finish off some stuff before I get sucked into a new game.
Like Fallout 4?
Well, most likely either Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Farming Simulator or possibly Fallout New Vegas.
All good games.
Problem with New Vegas is I tried to get that set up and running, but I couldn't get one of the critical mods to work. And
Damn.
given that you can spend so much time modding, I didn't want to get into the game and be like, well, half the shit doesn't work because of this mod, and the mods that require it don't work properly.
Have you ever played through it before? Or
Nope.
I usually play through a game completely stock the first time, and then go back and play it again with mods.
Yeah, except Bethesda games benefit greatly from mods.
They do,
Yeah.
but I like,
Like,
to do that.
Playing
anyways.
Skyrim with mods was freaking amazing. Because not only the visual mods and a bunch of the immersive stuff, and I mean, some of the sound mods were amazing, the lighting mods were amazing, and it just looks so much better. The bug fixes are critical. I mean, it's just, there's so much stuff.
I don't really ever go too much for visual mods and stuff. Like, I don't really care about beautification mods because graphics aren't such a huge deal to me. But I do go for like all the ones that add extra stuff, like extra quest lines and extra like weapons and armors and houses, especially. I love extra houses. I've got
Well, they
probably
got tons of those.
50 or 60 houses in my Skyrim game.
Nice.
That is kind of a lot, though.
It is a lot. I have a problem, okay? I could stop anytime I wanted to. I just don't want to.
As
Yeah,
long
it
as
looks
it's not
like,
impacting your quality of life.
Do what?
Not sure which. I think we got Hell's Chamber or Barrel Diffusion, or maybe both of them from that assassin.
I saw Hell's Chamber.
I'm seeing two of them that are definitely from in the
And
assassin.
Barrel Diffusion. Yeah.
Yeah, both of those are from the assassin's drop list. I'm not sure which we got and which we just happened to get, but those are both really good mods.
Plus 20% multi-shot. What does that mean?
Basically, you pull the trigger, you shoot twice but only use one ammo.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you haven't seen the Dragoon since I've leveled up a Hell's Chamber, have you?
No.
It is absurd. My carrier's actually using it right now, and you just see it ripping its stuff apart as well. So, are we bringing Uncle in?
Yeah. I'm trying to
Yeah,
invite,
my
but
game-
it says unable to join. The objective has been complete. It's like I'm in the game.
Yeah, I'm not. It just crashed on me, so
Okay. Well, I've gotten several level ups on my new weapon, so I need to go put some mods on it finally.
I need to get a new weapon. I should probably do that Foundry quest at some point.
That probably would be a good idea.
Advance the storyline a little bit.
Alright, they're restocked my ciphers. Yeah, I've actually built a few ciphers. Those are actually very handy.
The cipher just instantly completes a hack, right?
Yeah. I had one that's the Grenadier one that instead of just hitting space and be able to just hammer and complete it pretty easily, it was the one that bounces back and forth, and I was under fire
Uh-huh.
and on a time limit. And there
Alright,
was a
try
test tomorrow, and I
inviting me
didn't
again.
study.
Yeah.
I still can't invite him, Rage. It's still telling me that the objective has been complete.
Nah, I was able to invite him, no problem.
Well, you're the one who invited me,
Thank
so
you.
you might be technically considered the host of the party. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, me either.
Well, the important thing is I'm here.
Ooh, that's a good one. Guardian boosts owner's shield when it runs out. That is an odd and awful noise.
Yes, yes it is. Do you need to go for lunch or something?
Me?
Yeah, it sounds like a very angry stomach rumble.
Sounds like some kind of animal.
Or a fan.
Or just
I've got
interference.
Yeah, I've got my windows open. And assuming that it's me making the funny noise because I can't hear anything myself.
Alright. I'm good to go. Oh, Uncle left.
Yeah, I just alt-tabbed. Apparently, Warframe doesn't like that.
I must have crashed on you.
Yeah, it sometimes does that.
Yep, it's dead. Right, let's try that again.
Thing is, I still see you in the party, so. Oh, Jared, I didn't tell you. Got the rewards from the codes. You know the first thing they gave me. Yeah,
Valkyr?
you're gonna. No, 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 no. What's something that I spent ages actually trying to find?
Something you spent ages trying to find. I don't know. You're on the hunt for a few things all the time.
A fucking egg.
They gave you an egg. I just took my Kubro back out of stasis. It's still a puppy.
You put it on the counter, let it thaw.
Yeah, I'm letting it thaw out right now.
Yeah, I need to get an argon crystal to be able to hatch mine. Oh,
Who's a
that
good,
had some
ugly,
credits, but
pig-faced dog? You are. Yes, you are.
that's no way to talk to Jim.
Oh. Commence the smack talk.
Uncle, if you want to progress your storyline, you can. We'll just come along with you. We'll get you through your missions real fast.
Yeah, I can't promise that there'll be anything left for you to kill, but we'll get it through.
Yep. World record fast. Why not? Let's unlock me the foundry then.
Let's do it.
Okay, this is going to be a massacre.
Levels 1 to 3. We're all slightly above that.
Oh, everybody's painted and it's fancy looking now.
I was pretty sure I was the last one to adopt fancy colors.
And I was the first.
You were the first.
And I'm usually not the fancy one.
Fancy.
You guys with your floaty orb things.
Alright, I'm gonna use pistols only.
I think I'm going to give them a laser light show.
I swear that sounds like the original, or the
That is a cool
phasers
sound.
from the original Star Trek. Every time I hear that, that's what I think of. Probably one
Set
of them.
phasers too. Shake and bake.
Set phasers to shake and bake.
Yeah, I'm actually doing damage.
Well,
Not
we
as
can't
much
have
as
that.
you guys.
That's it. The whip's coming out.
Oh my.
Whip it real good.
Just whip it. Whip it good. Whip it up.
Just follow the line of corpses, please.
For some reason that made me think. So, I kept getting messages from someone on Skype today. I was pretty sure it was a spam bot, but it had like a normal person's name, so I thought maybe it was somebody from college or something that found me, was trying to get in contact with me.
Yeah, that unlikely to find you on Skype though, surely.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a spam bot, but what the heck, you know, if it is, then no harm, no foul, I just block it. So I responded, and I was like, oh hey, I found you on Skype. Glad to talk to you again. And I was like, okay, who is this? And then it was like, do you wanna
Your friend.
chat and exchange pics sometime? And I was like, okay, yep, definitely a bot. And I was like, no, I do not. And it's like, oh, come on, they're real dirty. And I was like, no, I'm not interested. And then it's like, here, click on this link to go see my first album of pics. And I was like, no thanks, I don't want to get viruses and have my credit card stolen. But
Yep.
it kept going, and finally I just started like saying random stuff to it, and then it like started talking dirty to me, and I was like, uh-oh, I think I need an adult now.
I am an adult.
Yeah.
And I mean, I
Let
don't
me
know
just
why.
go get my mum.
I just had some fun with it, and then I blocked it and reported it.
So no passing the Turing test for that bot.
Nope, it did not pass the Turing test. It failed like immediately. I did have a conversation with something that could have been a bot or it could have been a human one time. I'm not sure. Like, this is the only time this has ever happened. I called customer service once for something that was wrong with a router of mine. Like, it's been several years ago. And the lady answered, and she was like, hello, thanks for calling Netgear or whatever it was. What can I do for you today? And I started
Yep.
talking to her, and we went back and forth, just having a conversation. And then, like, she just says something. I don't even remember what it was, but it just sounded off. I was like, wait a second, are you...
Her script was a little bit odd.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second, are you a person? And she's like, why would you ask if I was a person? I was like, that just sounded a little off. And she's like, well, robots aren't allowed to say if they're robots or not. And I was like,
Interesting.
okay. Well, if you're a robot, you're a good
Poor
one.
your uncle.
I hope.
Yeah, it's pretty irritating that the bots are denying being bots. You know, it's like that kind of shit should be illegal. I mean, it's like it's fine if you're talking to, you know, a whatever, you know, phone bot, but at least have the decency to admit that it's not a person.
Yeah, I mean, I straight up asked her, I was like, are you a person or are you a bot? She was like, I'm not allowed to tell you if I'm a person or not.
That's a tad strange.
So, I don't know, it could have
Well-
been somebody just screwing with me, or or it
No.
was the best recording ever.
At least they didn't say that they were 3/5 of a person.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a racist joke right there.
Well, it's a joke about racism, not a racist joke.
don't you know everything's racist nowadays?
Yeah,
Hey, Mortis
basically,
just said something.
outrage means you're right, right?
Absolutely.
Because my feels.
Turn my feel goods into feel bads.
You know, I almost feel sorry for General War coming up.
Almost feel sorry for what?
uh, the assassination target that we're going to have in a couple missions.
Oh, okay. Oh, your first, yeah. Gotcha.
Yep, sorry, I've got the dialogue coming over the top.
It's fine. Just as soon as you're ready, pick up the next mission.
I think at some point I'm going to have to get rid of all these damage mods.
Alright, so there's nothing I can actually do in the Foundry yet.
No, now you have to go get stuff. Most likely.
Raid the Corpus research caches.
I think we'll survive. Could be
Except
close.
Phaser's too blind.
So in completely unrelated news, I bit the bullet and started a new hard mode courier cable game last night.
Nice.
After much debate about waiting for 1.0 or 1.1, that did been a while.
Yeah, I've got a new career game started that I haven't really done much with. I was gonna do some Let's Play stuff in it, and I just every time I go to play it, like I look at it and I'm like, I don't know, I just can't. It's like in a few months this is gonna be changed again, anyways.
Yeah, that's the thing. The new version tends to come out when I'm like 80% through like the full tech tree.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, I'm playing a lot of other games right now. You know, Kerbal's kind of my back burner game right again.
Yeah. Well, I've done the
We
start
really
of it
need to
so
stop
many
giving out our
times.
number, by the way.
Didn't I kill you a bunch of times, Vor? What are you doing still calling me?
I'm just running around getting these, by the way.
Yeah, you're beating me to him. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sprinting to the caches, and you beat me to every one so far.
I'm just killing dudes. He hopefully just keep spawning around me.
I'm doing the 10-0 shuffle.
Time for extraction. You've got all these people.
I would be interested to see if Farming Simulator takes off in the group. Seems to be a few people who picked that up in the sale.
Yeah, Spaceman
It
did,
might
and
just
Jen.
grow on us.
Ha,
Uh.
ha.
Well, I've never
Well,
heard
there's something
anyone
I
say
didn't
anything
miss.
bad about it either.
We could start a Kerbal homestead.
A curbstead. Wouldn't that just be a mortuary, though?
We will grow Crispies.
Well, we know you're full of mulch.
Hey-o. Can you
Yep.
name crops or rename crops?
I don't know. I haven't actually launched the game.
Ooh, Spaceman is playing The Witcher 3. I did not know he had that game. He's probably waiting on me to say, okay, it's time to go play Space Engineers.
I've completely lost you guys.
Oh, I'm just sprinting towards the extraction point. Oh, I'm at a friendship door. Can't go any farther.
Until you have a healthy dose of friendship. Oh, I just ran into the security door. I ran into the security door twice. I like a big dummy.
I'm just trying to find how to even get to you guys at this point.
Well, see, this is your mission now.
Find us.
Figure out where we are.
Gotta hack the security. I made a triangle.
Complete. We're free to proceed.
And I just turned off the alarm.
Oh, I thought I'd found you, and then it was a dead end.
I think we're gonna have to put a bell on your uncle so we know where he is to go back for him.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just running around.
Like, you guys being mean, leaving him behind.
Oh, I left him in the capable hands of Jared.
Like, there is a distinct possibility I left myself behind.
I mean, I ran past him a few times, and then he disappeared. Although, to be honest, I wasn't really trying to stay with him.
Nice of you to leave some dudes for me to kill behind.
Oh, don't worry, they respawn. That's what you're seeing.
That was the joke. It does make following the trail of corpses a little trickier.
Just look for the laser in the sky.
I'm indoors now. I must be getting closer.
Well, you can't get much further away.
He could turn around.
Actually, now it's a minute to countdown before the mission ends, so...
So the question is, can you make it here?
I'm thinking not quite.
Hey, you wanted these missions done fast, right?
That is true.
So fast you don't even know what's going on.
No, I'm now just like running past enemies. Don't mind me, just passing through.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you lads.
You're welcome. Yay.
Time for more
broken
exposition.
mods.
I'm gonna have to go through and clean those out. There's still a couple that I actually use because I haven't found the unbroken version of them. So it's all sad.
Alright, so what's gonna be down here in the bottom of the ship?
No idea. wonder if someday we'll be allowed to bring other players onto our ship.
That'd be pretty nifty. Although there's no reason for it other than sociability.
And being pretty nifty.
Being fancy.
Alright. Building this quest item.
You know, I've really missed doing this.
What? Sliding up and down the ramp?
No, being able to talk to you guys.
No.
Oh,
Even Jim. Well, I'm being nice there. I didn't realize Farming Simulator was going to become a thing.
yeah, I've looked at it on and off many times. I think it is just a very pleasant way to kill time.
And granted, I have my own Farming Simulator to play, but it's not the Farming Simulator. I have a Wild Season that I've been toying around with. It's basically like a PC
Nice.
version of Harvest Moon.
Still fun?
Oh, it has a heavy exposition dump in the beginning of it, even more so than Harvest Moon. And they're doing a episodic thing with it, which I'm not sure if I agree with. The pricing on it's really weird. I'm glad I got it as a review copy, I think. I just got a key from somewhere, and, you know, not going to argue that.
No, that's pretty handy.
Which game?
It's called Wild Season.
Oh, okay.
The thing is that they're doing a episodic thing, and the first episode's like $16, and the others are just going to be like $5 or $10.
The systems on this Grenier gallery
Interesting. For $15, you'd want a good like
Yeah, I have
60
no idea
hours
how
out
long.
of that.
Yeah, I have no idea how long the story is. It's interesting that you know how Harvest Moon, the story is always, you know, the town is always so friendly and inviting. This one, it actually starts off with the town kind of not liking you.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, about that.
I predict it's not going to complete its task.
Nope.
Yeah, because it works so well for us.
Yeah, you guys seem to be not dead.
No, we're doing good. Made a lot of improvements since the time of the Ascaris.
Yeah, let's just put it this way. Excalibur had fun with them. Valkyrie is going to be another story.
She's gonna have her way with him.
Now that just sounds fun.
Well, Valkyrie is my crazy lady. I mean, I was talking to Jared about this. Biff has his sort of crazy. I have mine.
Everyone has their own sort of crazy.
I don't have an objective marker or anything, so I'm just gonna have to follow you, Rage. There we go. They just suddenly appeared.
What the?
What?
No. I don't need fucking
Oh, good.
shields. Better yet, how do I have this on me? Because I kind of destroyed this before.
What?
Yeah, how am I getting the shield reduction when I removed the thingamabob?
Oh, good question. My shield's not reduced.
But then again, Valkyr doesn't give a shit about shields. Unlike Friendship Door.
Friendship.
Yay!
So, do we want to help the colonists or whatever?
Sure.
Alright.
All right, heading that way. Actually, I already was, but
You've reached the ship's power systems. Destroy the reactor. That should take the pressure off the colonist ship, but you need to get out of there. Get to extraction before the reactor blows.
yeah, now we have to run.
I feel you guys have the definite advantage in that department.
Just gotta do the 10-0 shuffle, man. I want to pop Crush just to kill all these guys for fun.
Doors are locked. Time to break them. Override complete. Move on.
Poor your uncle.
Taking a wrong turn somewhere. Found myself at a locked door.
I'm gonna go laser a few things, a few more things to death.
I'm just gonna sit here. I'm actually gonna use this time to refill my drink. So I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, fat loot.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
All right. Well, while you do your exposition, I'm gonna tab out for a moment.
No worries. Trying to work out what I'm actually supposed to be doing.
Oh, look, we won. What a surprise. Oh, I'm by myself. What happened?
No, I'm here. Caffeine, I think, was just ducking off for a second.
Actually, it looks like the game crashed when I tabbed down. I should get my notebook on my desk so I can actually browse around while in game and not cause it to crash.
Yep, I've been running Fallout in like borderless windowed mode, just for that reason.
Yeah, I have to run Fallout in borderless windowed, otherwise it crashes every time I alt tab.
Well, that's just a Bethesda game for you.
Fair enough.
Oh, and did I miss the internet going crazy while I was gone, or is Tim Schafer actually trying to do Psychonauts 2 now?
There was
Do
a
people not
Psychonauts
ever-
VR thing.
No. There's a crowdfunding thing for Psychonauts 2, and
Yeah.
do people have the memory of a fucking goldfish?
Probably.
Yes.
I'd like to see Psychonauts 2, but I don't trust Tim Schafer with my money.
I don't trust him as far as I could throw him.
Not sure how far I could throw him. Probably not very far.
Well, from the
Well, if you
sounds
gra-
of it, yeah.
Well, if you grab him by the beard, have a handle there. And sorry.
Do a bit of a hammer throw kind of thing.
I mean, the whole people actually are giving him money after Space Base. I mean, that just amazes me.
Which
Yeah.
one was Space Base? Was that
Space
recent?
DF9.
Space Base DF9 was the one that Double Fine put in early access, did 2 updates for, and then pushed out as a 1.0 with maybe a third or a quarter of their development milestones complete. Their
Yep,
development
and then just
roadmap.
deleted the roadmap off their website and
Yep.
Oh.
pretended like that was always
Now, was
the
this
plan.
after Double Fine Adventure or whatever?
It was during it. It was during the hiatus between the 2 acts.
Yeah, I picked it up.
Oh,
They
okay, so it was
built, like,
after the original one, which I never played.
Yeah,
But
it was
before
kind of
the-
their Dwarf Fortress inspired, like, that kind of game.
Oh, that.
And the foundation
Yeah,
was
there-
solid, but then they just
yeah,
never
there's yet
added
to
anything
been-
to it.
Yeah, there's yet to been a really good Dwarf Fortress inspired game, but then again, Dwarf Fortress is one of those games that, well, let's put it this way: Toady One, the developer of Dwarf Fortress, is insane.
Yeah, he's also been, like, writing code for that on and off for, what, like, 10 years or something now?
An update went out the first of this month. There's a new version of Dwarf Fortress out that adds a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Uncle, go ahead and
Yeah.
take your next mission and we'll finish it off. Finish off that quest line for you.
Hawkeye.
Still
Yeah,
haven't
I have
played
Space
Dwarf
Base
Fortress.
and quite enjoyed it.
Well, you keep talking about how graphics don't matter to you.
Yeah.
Dwarf Fortress is the ultimate game for that. It looks like it's from the late 80s.
Yeah, I've seen it, and I like the premise. Like, I want to try it. I just have never picked it up and played it.
It's one of those games that it's going to take you a couple hours to get through the tutorial videos for it because it has an absurd learning curve at first. But once you're past that, it's not that bad. A lot of people make it out to be this horrendous thing, but it's not as bad as some people put out.
But that's like the Final Fantasy approach. Just grind the first 20 hours and then it's a decent game.
Well, no. I'm saying that it's a decent game from the beginning. It's just it takes you a while to learn.
Yeah. Well, the same could be said for Kerbal. It's a good game, you just don't know what you're doing at the start.
Yeah, you might not know what you're doing 200 hours in.
Yeah, there's always something that you're learning, and it's Kerbal is actually a good analog for Dwarf Fortress.
Though I hear Dwarf Fortress isn't quite as forgiving in the trial and error approach.
No, it's very, very tough. Let's just put it this way: it's very easy to lose your fortress to just random things. Just there's something that's called the Forgotten Beast, or well, it really depends on where it comes from. There's a version that is above ground, and there's a version that's in caves that if you mine into, you open up your fortress from to that avenue of attack.
And that's just pretty swift death, I assume.
It depends on the beast. They're pretty much randomly generated. Guess who I ran into?
Captain Ugly himself.
Yes, it will. Just drop your shield.
Nah.
But anyway, the beasts are pretty much randomly generated, and they can be from one punch death to them to practically immortal. And you never know what you're going to get. That's the fun part. Let's put it this way. I've gone from dragons made of vomit, and yes, I'm being literal there, vomit,
Very nice.
to bronze colossus, which are effectively immortal. And instead of killing them, you have to just trap them.
And then never go down that tunnel again.
Or whenever your fortress eventually dies, because there is no win condition in Dwarf Fortress. It's only living long enough to for something to kill you. You open up the tunnel.
Handy. Right, I've completely lost you guys again.
No, sorry. I'm just sprinting towards the exit. There's a it's where I got the idea for the Kerbal station. There's a thing called the Secession game where you pass the same save file around, just like the space station. There's a rather famous one that I want you to look at sometime. It's called Boat Murdered.
Boat murdered.
Yeah, it's a good example of just how insane both the players and the game can be.
Boat Murdered.
Yep, that I can believe.
What is the premise behind Boat Murdered?
It's a Secession game that was basically almost novelized, and just all the random events are played out in a sort of a log.
I see.
Or if you want to know how just sick the Dwarf Fortress community can get whenever they're experimenting, look up Dwarven Daycare. It's basically the Dwarf Fortress community trying to build a super soldier.
Nice.
Because they figured out, well, there's a thing called science where people just are trying to figure out the game, because it's a lot of things are still undocumented or not quite understood or changed, and they have to relearn what happens. They figured out that scarred tissue basically it removes the ability for the dwarf to feel pain. And they were trying to make dwarven children, which up until this update were practically useless. They're still somewhat useless, but not nearly as much, into something useful. So they figured out that if you lock a dwarven child in basically a 3x3 room with a bunch of chickens, the chickens will eventually go insane from being packed in so tight, and will start attacking one another and the dwarf. And since they can't kill it, they're just constantly causing wounds into that scar over.
Sounds brutal.
It's just
Yep.
insane. And that's the insanity that I love, you know? So, did your uncle actually finish the mission? Or?
Yes.
All right. I think I'm gonna do one more and then get off for a while. I need to do some video editing and whatnot tonight.
Yeah, I should go have breakfast at some point.
And I'll be back on later.
What's that? What,
Well,
survival?
Yeah, I'm down for that. Let me change my gear.
I don't think it's wise to take your uncle that far.
Probably not.
Yeah. Well, not unless you need to get 15 resurrections in one mission.
Yeah, well, I just did pass the 100 milestone.
I will start building the clan key.
That is good. Then you can come into the clan.
Have we done any research lately while I was gone?
I did a little bit while you were gone. I put some materials forth towards things, but I didn't. I think I only completely did one research thing. Go to the dojo.
I'm looking at the Jupiter infestation, and there's a couple things here. There's a couple with battle pace of 10,000, which would be nice.
I am down for pretty much anything if we're just going to do one more.
Well, see, the battle pay requires you to do 3 more, so.
Times, yeah.
What ifs?
What'd you say, Uncle?
Said whatever.
Oh.
Was trying out, the youth language.
The youth language. You're not very old.
No.
You could still be naturally
Old enough.
using the youth language.
Well, I could always
No.
drag you guys on an interception mission that I need to do for Sedna.
Sure, it's fine with me.
Yep. My game just killed itself.
Well, if you don't want to go, that's fine.
Warframe doesn't want me to go.
Alright, I'm gonna readjust my gear while your uncle's loading in.
Okay.
Reason whenever I load Warframe through Steam, I get a little pop-up that says Warframe is already running.
That happens to me too. Not sure why.
Yeah, neither. It gave me an option to reconnect to the squad.
Fancy.
Well, you are back now.
Yep, that was handy.
Interception missions are always fun. I mean, we just really need to hold 3 to be able to win. Have you ever done one of these, Uncle?
Nope.
It's basically a control point.
Yeah, you control the point. And if you control the majority, your bar fills up faster than the enemies, and when it's full, you win.
Oh wow! Look at the
Very good.
The layout here. I'm gonna head for Delta.
I am at Charlie.
And I'm at Alpha. Maybe we did do one of these the other day.
I think we did. I was stuck on one to get past Saturn, not because it was too hard, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Yeah, hard to cover that many access points all at once.
Are we just gonna hold one each and be done with it?
That would be the easiest. Who's trying to take over that point?
I'm just having fun with my lasers.
I imagine lasers would be pretty fun.
These are actually really good. They're available through the clan research.
Yeah, my point.
I left mine and they took it. Quite rude.
Yeah, we don't need to stay for multiple one of these. Just, you know, get the one.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
Oh,
bad
wow.
guys.
I got dropped.
That's not cool.
I got you.
No. Those dogs seem to hurt rather a lot.
Get away from that console. Go off the platform.
Always fun.
There's nobody that comes to Charlie. I'm mostly standing here taking pot shots at people at other clan points.
Whereas Raid is having a party for one.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's coming to Delta.
Where are you, Uncle?
Bravo.
I got him.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I seem to be like fine, 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 dead.
Kill all remaining enemies.
Gladly. Oh, where are they hiding?
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to see
No, that must have been all of them.
Just waiting on the timer, I guess.
No, just needed the one. Even though I wonder what the other rewards are. Never really done more than one.
I mean, it's just a loot table of increasingly better rewards, just like, you know, survival and defense.
also
Yeah.
locations?
Yeah, well, that was like half a level.
That was pretty much a level